I believe we have, is it Rochelle that we have on the line from West End? Is that correct? Is it Rochelle? Rochelle, you there with us?
Ma'am, hello.
Good evening, good evening. How are you tonight?
I'm good.
Hey,
How are
Rochelle.
you?
We are well, and we appreciate you calling in. If you will, go right ahead with your question.
Okay, so my question is there any programs available to help you get your record expunged? I had a possession of a controlled substance charge in like 2006 or 2008. And I was violated from my probation, and I went to Tutwiler for 2 years, from 2012 to 2014. And I'm trying to get my record expunged
Rob, that's a
because I
great-
want to get a CDL.
There's a lot of issues in that question, but basically expungements deal primarily with cases that got dismissed. If they're dismissed with prejudice, it means that we can file immediately. If they're dismissed without prejudice, we often have to wait 2 years. There's a time period. So it would really determine what the charge was, what the outcome was. We have a lot of deferred programs, like you'll hear people talking about going to drug court or doing deferred prosecution for DUI, things like that. Those ultimately wind up with cases that get dismissed as a condition upon you completing a program. It can often be up to 1 year, where you go through a lot of classes, a lot of rehab, a lot of monitoring, an organized program that helps get you away from whatever the issue was, a substance issue. And those cases wind up getting dismissed. When they get dismissed, we almost always move to expunge those. On cases like what Rochelle's describing, it sounds like that was a conviction. She said she went to Tutwiler for a couple of years, so she was probably convicted of that. We'd have to look at that case and see what the parameters might be. There are, if it's a federal crime and things like that, there's different provisions, but I'd say contact a local attorney, someone you're happy with, and let them go through that with you with more detail. But yes, you can expunge most cases, but there's a lot of conditions to doing that.
You know, a person like Rochelle who did what they were supposed to do, went through the process, made a mistake, went through the process. Now she's trying to better her life.
Well, you should not be penalized for your entire life.
I agree.
And there's a lot of conception with employers and military, a lot of things. Well, you've got a prior felony, so therefore we can never hire you. Well, that shouldn't be that way. She mentioned CDL. There's a lot of limitations on CDLs. Issues of that. Commercial driver license is a big issue.
Yes.
And they don't want felons out there driving trucks up and down the road causing problems. So we deal with that quite a bit.
Well, Rochelle, we certainly hope you can get in touch with an attorney that can help you with that effort, and just wish you the best on your journey in terms of getting that CDL and just everything in life. Glad that you're moving forward for sure.